Sorry about that, weight loss peeps. I was running out of disk space on my phone because of all the videos I did in Hawaii, and so it ran out, and I thought I'd just make a part 2. This, the Metabolism Miracle Diet, there's a series in the Daily Mail from January of 2010. I guess that's when that was really popular, and it spells the whole thing out. Thinking about trying that because it claims, now I mean, and this could all be bull, but it claims that it increases your ability to metabolize carbohydrates, and it seems like it works in somewhat the same way that Exit Melanie, my new pal, is doing.
Mine too.
She's adding some carbs to her each week to kind of see where her carb level is in terms of when she'll stop losing. And what I think about this particular approach is that by adding a little bit and having each stage last a little bit longer than that, and the first one being 8 weeks, you might be able to improve your body's ability to handle metabolism, since it's all about an insulin release. It has to do with the glycogen stores. Now, this is interesting because if you all remember, I posted a link to that article about stalls and why they happen, and that also has to do with the glycogen store and the fact that your body pulls 7 pounds of water in to create that glycogen store. Well, that also has to do with the way you're going to process insulin, and the insulin highs and lows are an issue for the carb-sensitive person. And it has this article has a whole checklist of things that you can look at in order to determine if you qualify, as one of these metabolic people, and has to do with having much of your weight around your middle, which I do, fatigue, depression, a whole lot of different things that really resonated with me. So I'm going to check this out further, and it might be the way to go. I mean, in addition to that, of course, they have a lot of free foods. You can eat as much of as you want, and my sleeve will move in and control that greatly, as you all know. And it could, not that I'm unhappy with the way my weight loss is going, but I really want to tackle this carb demon because I crave them. And it's not hunger, because I don't get hungry. I'm one of those lucky people. But I crave them. I find myself thinking that that's what I want to eat, and so I'm not getting the satisfaction level that I'd like from my food because, although I like some of the things I'm eating, I miss the carbs. I miss bread. I miss things like that, and that's what kind of my go-to thing that I'll allow myself when it comes to having some carbs. So this is an investigation and a process for me, and I love sharing some of these things with you because I think there are many of you out there that share the issue with carbs. I think it makes a lot of sense about why I always had so much trouble losing weight on my diets. As I've mentioned before, on the day that man first walked on the moon, I was lying on my sister's couch so weak because I was on a diet where I was eating 1 yogurt a day, and I wasn't losing weight. It was crazy. I mean, my family's always known that I just can't eat that much food, but yet I became morbidly obese. And the whole carb and insulin thing really makes sense to me because that is another one of the things that's characteristic of a carb-sensitive person or a person with metabolic syndrome, is the fact that traditional weight loss programs don't work that well for them, and they aren't able to eat as much as other people. So, onward with that journey, and meanwhile, I'm very, very pleased to have lost 60 pounds. I feel really good in my body. I'm working out a lot. I mean, yesterday I did two level 3 water aerobics classes in a row, and then went for an hour walk. Now, I'm not a person that usually gets a lot of sun, but I do like my Hawaii tan, so we've been going on our walks during the sunshine hours so that I can keep that going too. And I just, this is the best thing I ever did. I just wish I'd done it years and years ago. And I'm very optimistic about my chances to get to my goal, and I'm very optimistic about my chances to maintain it because I'm not going down that road again. I feel too good. So meanwhile, I can start watching your videos now that I'm home, and I'll make more comments and be a better friend back at you the way you've all been to me. So I will keep you all posted, and I will put the link to that to that set of articles there. And meanwhile, Kim, I'm praying for you for the 16th. That's coming up. Hope you guys are pregnant. If I'm leaving anybody out, any of you that are having surgery, just about to have surgery, Darwin, we really are thinking about you, because this is it, buddy. We are putting a place on the loser's bench for you and your wife. Woo! We love your videos, and I'm sure you're going to have a whole bunch of people here on your journey. I also want to say something special to Rosemary. Rosemary, your videos inspire us so much that Michael even posted a link to you on his Facebook, because there's so much more there than just about weight loss. It can be inspiring to anyone who has reached a dark night of the soul.
You're a
has
minister.
A problem. Yeah, we think of you as a minister, and it really means a lot to us to watch your videos. I mean, all of you out there. I mean, we spent a bunch of time watching your videos, Melanie, and just loving them. And, you know, too many of you to name. And I love you all. And I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.